Hello and welcome to Module 6 of the Power of LinkedIn. This module will address groups. We will go through about groups on LinkedIn, how to join groups, as well as how to create groups. LinkedIn groups provide a place for professionals in the same industry or with similar interests to share their insights and experiences. You can ask for guidance and you can build valuable connections. You'll be the owner of any group you create, and you can also assign other members to be owners and group managers. You can only create 5 groups per day. LinkedIn groups will enable you to connect with like-minded individuals and engage in discussions about your industry or your interests. They allow you to send free email messages to other group members, a feature which is normally only available to premium, which can help you build relationships and generate leads. They help you distinguish yourself as an expert or a leader in your field by sharing valuable content and insights. They provide you with access to job opportunities as well as talent pools that are relevant to your niche or your goals. They offer you a platform to get feedback, advice, as well as solutions to your problems from other professionals. How to join groups. There are 3 approaches. Approach 1. Explore groups through the home search bar. Utilize the search bar by inputting relevant keywords and phrases relevant to the areas of your interest. Alternatively, you can input specific terms such as a group name, an industry, a company name, or a consumer group. Certain queries will lead you directly to relevant groups. For example, a search for Microsoft Excel will promptly display Microsoft Excel users at the forefront. The search bar is at the top. You can type in small business owners and hit enter. The second approach. Employ the search feature within the group sections. You navigate to the top right of the home page and click on the workspace grid icon, and then you select groups. This action will direct you to your groups page, where you can observe the groups of which you are a member and those for which you have requested membership. You go to the top right, open up the next window, and you'll click on groups. The third way, you can select groups recommended by LinkedIn located on the right side of your groups page. You will encounter a section labeled groups you might be interested in. If you go to My Network, you'll see groups on the left-hand side. You can either click there. Alternatively, you can continue scrolling down the page and LinkedIn will prompt groups you might be interested in. Certain groups may grant immediate admission, whereas others may follow a specific admission process. You'll have the flexibility to join any groups of your choice, but it's important to note that each member is restricted to joining a maximum of 100 groups. If you would like to create a group of your own, you'll navigate to the For Business section on the top right-hand corner of the home page. You'll click on Groups. It'll then ask you if you want to create a group, and much like your personal profile or your company page, you'll need to input all of the images and information. So your profile picture, your background banner, your group name, the description. Once you've put in your profile and your background banner, it'll show up like this. Your group name, your description. You can target an industry up to 3 for which your group is aimed at, as well as the location. And you can also set out rules, so the tones and expectations of your group. In other words, no spam, no harassment, and so on. You can select whether you want the group to remain public or private, and you can select whether you want other members to be able to invite their connections. Once you've created your group, this is what will reflect on the page. You will be able to set up automatic approval. You can either choose to start a post immediately, or you can go to set up automatic approval. Automatic approval will allow either anyone can join, only members who meet certain criteria, or members who require your approval specifically. You can set up a welcome note, and you can also see any members, admins, requests, who's been invited, and who's been blocked from the group. To set up automatic approval, you can choose whether you want members that must have a profile photo, a minimum number of connections, and obviously limited number of group memberships. You'll then set up your welcome note, and you can start inviting your connections. You can see the groups that you are a member of or that you've created under the Groups tab under the My Network section. This is what it will look like once you've either joined or created it. That is the end of Module 6 and the end of this course. Thank you very much for your participation.